5 years ago, the deadly superstorm of 1993 hit. This is some of the News Channel 9 archive footage showing the widespread reach of the storm. Good evening, I'm Josh Rowe.
I'm Kim Chapman. Nearly everyone who lived here remembers that record-setting blizzard like it was just yesterday. Hannah Lawrence joins us now live in Dalton to show us how the carpet industry changed back then. Hannah.
Yeah, the buildings that are behind me that sell carpet are actually built different than they were 25 years ago. That's what experts say could make the difference if we get another storm like that one in 1993. After the blizzard of 93, News Channel 9 got this aerial video showing the roof of Carpets of Dalton caved in and on fire. Joe Yarborough was working in the industry at the time and remembers this well.
Just couldn't accommodate the snow load. It was like dominoes. Once the purlins that supported the roof started to turn, then the roof just collapsed like a deck of cards.
Back then, others who worked in the business told us what led to all the destruction.
We're obviously in an area where the buildings were not put together to withstand the load that we've had.
Yarborough says that's what's different about the buildings seen here tonight from the News Channel 9 Skycam. Building codes changed and companies are now required to operate out of more sturdy facilities.
The experience of 93 probably prepared our industry and our building codes and so forth in Northwest Georgia to be better prepared for such an event.
Yarborough says many companies rebuilt not only to those new standards, but also put in new equipment.
What it really did was give us an opportunity as an industry to retool ourselves.
He says that ultimately ended up reducing production costs. In 1993, Channel 9 was told that the companies were exporting about $6.5 billion of carpet. Now, in the last 25 years after the superstorm, Yarborough says that number has grown to $8 billion. Reporting live in Dalton, Hannah Lawrence, News Channel 9.
Hannah, thank you. More than 2 feet of snow fell in North Georgia that day.
Well, we brought back some former News Channel 9 team members who worked here during that storm.
Kayla Strayer shows us the moments that stick out to them.
Howling winds, snowdrifts, vehicles trapped on roads with no place to go. The superstorm of 93 hit hard and fast, knocking out power, leaving people scrambling to get to safety.
Taking these phone calls from these people who were just deathly afraid. What's happening? What's going on?
The News Channel 9 team worked around the clock to give viewers life-saving information before, during, and after the blizzard.
That was the storm that changed the focus of weather in this market.
Just as the storm reached its full fury.
Mike Dunn was the weekend anchor at the time. He remembers just how well everyone came together.
We had a great team. And everybody did their job and did it really, really well.
So as motorists gave up their cars and their travel plans.
As for former reporter John Pless, the storm hit right around the time he first started here at News Channel 9. He was out there in the elements, bringing stories of neighbors and strangers working together.
It was really cool to see the response afterwards and how everybody knew that, we couldn't rely on, government or police or fire to help us. We had to help our neighbors, and I think everybody did that.
This was our way of telling the viewers it's serious out there.
And retired News Channel 9er Richard Sims believes this storm is where a common saying likely got its start.
Probably the only time in Chattanooga history that people really did run out of milk and bread.
Meteorologists David Glenn and Bill Race forecasting that something big was coming.
It was very stressful in the weather department because obviously the attention was very high.
It's hard convincing viewers because it'd been in the 70s. They're like, well, you're crazy, it's March.
Thankfully, a storm of this magnitude is rare, but goes to show you never know when severe weather will hit.
People ask me that all the time. They say, I think we'll see another superstorm. I'm like, it's not a matter of if, it's when.
Reporting in Chattanooga, Kayla Strayer, News Channel 9.